Ah, yes, and from the sublime to the ridiculous, AIG, the company that took the bailout money they got from the U.S. government and gave it to their executives as bonuses for incompetence. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'd rather drink my own piss than have anything to do with a company like this. Yes, there are a lot of things that are a complete disgrace right now. Things that are going on. The unmasking of the ugly, sordid truth that, you know, what the hippies were saying about a lot of these, corporations, unlike the weapons of mass destruction that everybody was talking about. It was an accurate assessment of a real problem. The greedy in this world have had the upper hand too long. I never thought when I was growing up as a child that documents I held sacred, like the Bill of Rights and Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, would be in a pile with all the fairy tale stories, because that is what we have allowed to the fascist elements to control this government, and for that matter, some of the severe ideologues on the left. Extremes are definitely fruit of the poisonous tree. There's no question about it. And there are a number of us now who've gone back and made a study of the Mayflower Compact. Oddly enough, Jesus Christ and early Christians were very socialist in their mindset. And the early pilgrims, when they came to this country, used socialism under the Mayflower Compact until there was no longer a need for it because people became self-reliant. But, the actions of a handful of people that are supposed to be very wise when it comes to economics have left skid marks on the bowl with their policies, and a lot of people have suffered. People have become homeless. There have been suicides that come when people are ruined, and there's just this whole menu of really horrible ills that are befalling people because of greed. You listen to the rich and these neocons talking about the evils of the welfare state and the evils of welfare. Of course, giving people handouts who are perfectly able-bodied is, it's a disgrace. And in doing that, we create a whole group of disenfranchised losers. You don't want to create a loser when you have the opportunity to send people back to school and help them with an education. Of course, we don't do that because we like to privatize everything. There should be a state or even a federal university system that is based completely on merit. In addition to many of the radical, libertarian, and progressive ideas that a number of us have, certainly within the ranks of the Gossamer Court, we are for the abolition of prisons for nonviolent crimes, for the legalization of marijuana and hallucinogens for spiritual purposes as well as medical. You know, there's certainly a lot that needs to be explored in those areas. But for right now, it really is just a matter of our daily bread and being able to survive the winters ahead that have been created by a handful of very greedy, sinister people. Under their protection, hundreds of millions of dollars on pallets in warehouses disappear. A blind eye is turned to the unethical business practices of a Neil Bush, a Milken, the people from Enron. All of the stuff continues to build. And the answer from the rich is, well, you're just not smart enough to understand. Theft is theft. Looting is looting. You know, we would not even be having the dialogue within my circle right now, you know, except, you know, parents and people from outside our world are starting to notice that, you know, we've had a few good points over the years, about the way people are and the way things are. I didn't vote for Deutsche Bank or Swiss Bank to take over the government of the United States. It is an outrage that our money supply is controlled by foreign bankers for the most part. It is an outrage that these people, the richest in the world, a lot of them pay absolutely no tax, but they control an organization in the Fed and the IRS that, you know, puts the average citizen of the world over the table for a good shagging. It's disgraceful. And, you know, as freedom of the press erodes and the rights are stripped and, you know, we lose a voice here and there, we really need to pay attention to where things are going to be heard. And for right now, that's the internet. It is still something that can change the world. So I encourage y'all, whether you agree with me or not, to get involved in the process and start demanding accountability from your elected officials, especially in the area of banking and corporate bailouts. I mean, it's your money, you know, it's your self-interest. Don't bow down. This is Use the Fairy King. Thank you. In the face of it all, have a wonderful life. See you again soon.